5 seconds. That is exactly how long you look away from the road to read or send a text. If you are driving at 55 miles per hour, that 5 second glance means that you just traveled the length of an entire football field completely blind. Imagine closing your eyes for that distance while steering a 2-ton machine. How many of you felt your pocket buzz on your drive here today and felt an instant, almost magnetic urge to look? We have all done this before. We treat our smartphones like indispensable lifelines, completely forgetting that behind the wheel, they instantly transform into deadly weapons. Texting and driving is a lethal, entirely preventable choice that shatters lives in seconds, and we must commit to phone-free driving today. To understand why we must change, we will first use cognitive science to unmask the dangerous multitasking myths that trick us into feeling safe. Second, we will look at a real-world graph and safety data that proves how fast a crash escalates. And lastly, we will face the heavy human cost and emotional wreckage left behind by a single split-second distraction. Before we look at how to change this habit, let us clear away the common excuses that people use to justify this. The most common myth we tell ourselves is, I can multitask and safely look away for just a few seconds. But as journalist Matt Ritchell details in his 2014 landmark investigation, A Deadly Wandering, the astonishing science of human attention proves that our brains are fundamentally incapable of processing two high-stake cognitive tasks at the same time. Another frequent excuse is, I only check my phone at red lights, or when I'm slowly driving through my neighborhood. Yet, according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention distracted data, pedestrians, pets, and cyclists move unpredictably. Even at a low speed of 25 miles per hour, a 5 second glance means that you will completely miss a child stepping off the curb. Finally, many drivers believe the myth that hands-free voice-to-text features make texting behind the wheel safe. But in fact, Ritchell's research confirms that technology has evolved much faster than our biology. Cognitive distractions remain dangerously high even when your hands are on the wheel, impairing your situational awareness to a level equivalent to a drunk driver. Knowing these psychological limitations is vital, but the actual numbers paint an even harsher picture on the road. The national highway data published by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration shows that cell phone related activities contributes directly to hundreds of preventable fatalities and thousands of severe injuries on roads across the United States every single year. According to transportation safety research highlighted by the NHTSA, the physical act of reading or typing text messages increases your overall risk of a crash or a near crash situation by a staggering 23 times. Furthermore, long-term observational data tracked by the National Safety Council's Injury Facts report confirms that handheld devices behind the wheel continue to rise, consistently threatening public safety nationwide despite widespread bans. Statistics give us the clinical scale of the problem, but human stories show us that this is a true devastating tragedy. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine the sudden crashing sound of tearing metal, exploding glass, and the absolutely terrifying silence that immediately follows a collision. In A Deadly Wandering, Matt Ritchell chronicles how a single text message sent by a distracted driver instantly shattered the lives of two innocent scientists and left a trail of permanent grief. Picture a family gathering where there is a permanent empty chair at a dinner table, all because an incoming notification about something completely trivial was prioritized over a human being's right to live. Consider the overwhelming lifelong guilt of being the surviving driver who caused this fatal accident, knowing that you altered a future life and broke a family forever simply because you couldn't wait to type a reply. We cannot rewrite the tragedies of this past, but we can try to have control over the choices that we make today and for the future. Today, we have used the science of human attention to mask the dangerous myth of multitasking. We have also examined the hard statistical data that proves how quickly a crash occurs, and we have confronted the heavy emotional weight of a preventable tragedy. I urge everyone here today to take the ultimate safety pledge, Completely banish your phone from your hands by placing them in a box or your glove compartment every single time you drive. If giving up your phone is too hard to ask, just make this small change. Just open your settings app right now and just put it on do not disturb mode while driving. This can change. This is a small request that still has changes that. Okay. Your next text message can make your life and the lives of the innocent people sharing the road with you absolutely cannot. Thank you.